Well, everything I make ain't that great, but you guys rule with a house and a pool, with a house and a pool, with a house and a pool.
Good morning, Mr. Miyagi and marsupials. Glad you could join me at the pool house. Let me know in the comments below whether you're tired of the intro song or if you're still jamming and jiving with You Guys Rule. Today we have 5 design projects we're gonna try to change. I don't know if they'll be better. I don't know if they'll be worse, but that'll be in your hands. You decide. Okay, first up, we have a lovely design from the marvelous Bradley Moss. Not to be confused with Bradley Grass. This is a logo for a Chicago-based news media company. It's called The Shy Eye. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very fun, and there's like a lot of Chicago imagery. The Chicago flag, kind of like the flag of Argentina. Anyways, it has like blue, and then in the middle is white, and then it has like, I guess 4 red stars in the middle. But I think maybe we are trying to rely too much on the idea of Chicago. And I also think you said that you want to get the whole word Chicago in there. So I'm going to try to take this logo in a less Chicago-oriented direction, and hopefully a little bit more of a reputable news organization. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of the circle. We could have the Chicago skyline, but I'm gonna choose what I believe to be the most workable or interesting thing. It'll just be the top of this. So I'm gonna snatch this boy up here, and then we're just gonna delete all that. Oh, we destroyed all of Chicago in one foul swoop. I'm gonna make our whole thing big enough to hold Chicago Eye. So I'm gonna swoop him out like here. Oh, very nicely done. And then we're gonna put Chicago Eye back in the middle. I wanna have these guys be a little bit more dramatic. We're gonna go like, bam. Oh my gosh, the drama. And then we're gonna go straight. We'll have that guy do the same thing, and we'll go straight. Now, I want to make this go straight. And it is straight enough for our purposes. I'm gonna bring down this boy here, and we're gonna bring down LeBron James. We're gonna get this guy a little bit more like Steve Nash. Okay, here we go. All right, actually, I think I wanted an extra thing. We have to figure out how to incorporate our stars. So what I might do is, I'm gonna copy this guy and go like this. And we're gonna up the points so it looks a lot more like the other thing. Gonna bring those up some, and we're gonna bring these in some. So our box is big enough for our stars, but I think our stars are a little bit too close. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put 1 star there, 1 star there. And then we're gonna separate them. That's the wrong separator. That's the correct separator. Try to get in the middle. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. On top of this building here, like so. Oh, that'd be cool to have a little bit of an overlap. What do you think? Cool. And then let's take our building, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, now I'm just gonna add a little bit of detail in the way that I love to do. All right, it's a little bit too tall. Let's just take it down some. Yeah, looking pretty sick actually. Oh, you can't say that about your own design. Why not, huh? Why not? Okay. And then if we want to, we could add like a little bit more detail. We could just add like a white box. All right, Bradley, my man. Here are the changes I would suggest for your logo. I'm still not 100% okay with my logo because there's some awkward space here and here. And then there's also like this extra space here, which might make it, oh, I just made a face. I just made a face, yeah. Check it out. Give him a chin. Give him some ears. Look, the Chicago Eye. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I got carried away. But in my opinion, we can still get the whole Chicago idea. Really good work, Bradley. I appreciate you sending it in and letting me work on it. Thank you very much. Let's do 3 triple snaps. It's a total of 9 snaps. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have a logo by Daniel Iamandi. Thank you for sending this in. I think you said this is a logo for a rock-ish festival called Stonebird Festival. I think out of these 2, this one is a little bit of a more interesting rockish concept. Let me go searching for an interesting font that I like and I think might work. Okay, Dan the man, I'm going with this font here. It's called Serena. Like Serena Williams, but I actually don't think it's spelled the same. I don't know. I think I found it on Typekit, probably. Now we have like a nice kind of scripted thing. This reminds me of some of the typography used on like Chryslers or other cars in the 50s or something. Anyways, that's the font that I want to use. So now I'm gonna see what we can do about the icon here. All right, so I am actually going to get rid of this outside thing, and then I want to amp up some of these details, like the highlights on the back of the neck, because when we zoom out like that, we can hardly see them. So I'm just gonna make them a lot bigger. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's right. That is cool. That is cool. And then I'm gonna endeavor to make things like a little bit more round. All right, there we are. Now we have a more of a eye, but I think our eye is a little bit too friendly. I'm gonna cut the pupil. Oh, okay, and I'm burning up. Let me take my shirt off. Get more serious. Okay, I feel like we need a little bit more detail through here, so I'm gonna actually add like a, I don't know, a thing. We're gonna make that thing white, like that. It's pretty cool. So actually what I want is for this bird to be on a black background, and I want it to be white. So let's see what happens. All right, turn white for me. So what I'm gonna try to do is add like another thing here. Something like this would be good. All right, so the weird part now is just this eye here. So let's see if we can do like a... Okay, that eye is pretty cool, I suppose. But let's put it on a circle instead of a square. And I want him to be more like screaming his heart out. So he's more like, yeah, look, I'm here. I'm shouting to the heavens. Yeah, boy, look at that. And now I want to make like I want to make this feather a little bit more dramatic. All right, so I want to have something really illustrative, very dramatic, a little bit handmade feeling. So I am going to angle these boys a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna go to town and like, I don't know, we're just gonna add in some details, bro. We're gonna have like a crow eyes for the eyes. You know what to do. And then we'll just have some feathers. All right, I'm just gonna wiggle jiggle around the edges here. Maybe smooth over stuff if I don't like it. Yeah, guess what, beak? Guess what, beak? You're getting bejeweled. Look at this, son. Something like this. Okay, now I want to add a little bit of perceived texture. That's what I'm gonna call it. Just on the type here, right? I don't know, whatever. We're just gonna do it like that. A little bit of we could do like a little bit of depending how rock and roll we wanted to get, you know? But that looks bad, so let's not do that. Let's just do more, more things like this. Oh yeah, boy. We're in the stars now. A little bit like that, and then we'll go back to black, and then we'll put some dots on our stone bird here. What should our stone bird's name be? Rock Boy. All right, Daniel, those are the design changes I might like to explore for Stonebird Festival. I think it would look really cool on clothing items or things that people buy to remember that time they went to Stonebird Festival. Okay, Daniel, we're all gonna do some elbow claps for you because we appreciate the work you've done and we want you to continue in your design careers. All right, awesome possums, let me know in the poll above right now whether you prefer the new version or if you prefer the direction of the old version. Thank you very much. Next one, number 3, comes to us from Farshid. And they said this is a logo for a baby clothing store online called Baby Hero. It's so cute. I really like it. I think we have a little bit too much detail in the face, and I think just getting rid of these will help a lot. Yeah, just a little bit cleaner. I might actually make this thing like a little bit thicker. Let's try like, yeah, whatever that is. Okay, and then it stands out a little bit better. And I'm concerned about the color of the baby's head because it's got like a little bit too much green in it. It doesn't necessarily look so healthy. So let's see if we can go a little bit more and see if there's a color we like. Okay, let's see. Might be too dark. There we go. Okay. Also, I think if we switch it to be like that, then our mouth is a lot more open and a lot more expressive. And I think that's really, really fun. And then like mid-tone grays like this, they almost always zap all the energy from something. So I might take it and just make it the greenish color. I'm about to tell you something very sad. Sometimes we have really awesome, cute ideas like this, the whole line of all your clothes. But the issue is, like, if I'm back here or back here, it's just a lot, you know, it's too much. Too many things going on. So what I would suggest is keep going with your branding, maybe on packagings or maybe on like your website header or banners or something. You could bring back this idea back into it. I think it's super cool. But for the logo, I think it will just be a little bit stronger for logo reasons if we keep it like this. And then your typography, I think is, you know, it's fine. I don't see a problem with it. I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, I might go for something like this. Make our font a little bit bigger, baby hero. Yeah, that's right. Last time I was saved by a baby, I was stuck in a tree. Okay, yeah, so let me keep the changes minimal. Let me keep it like this. All right, Farshid. Basically, I think the illustration and the idea and the concept was already all there. Beautiful. But those are my quick suggestions, Farshid. Thank you so much for sending it in, letting me work on it. You get snap claps. Okay. All right, design champions. Let me know in the poll above whether we baby heroed it or baby zeroed it. Okay, let's go to design number 4. This one comes to us from Brandon Cohen. This one is for a sports bar and a dining tavern in South Africa, I'm pretty sure. First off, I really like the font you've used for Knight's Way Tavern. I think that works really well. Then the font down below, I think is not long enough, and I'm pretty sure it's Babus New. So I'm gonna change that. Okay, so I've switched it to this, whatever this is, a pompadour. That's right. It's just a lot longer, so we can fill in the space, and it'll work a little bit better. I'm gonna do the same thing here for this guy. I want a little bit more energy in this, and I think one of the ways we can do it is with like a more energetic, like a yellow. Maybe something like this. Yeah, that's okay. Now I want that line to be the yellow color as well. Okay, now we have a little bit more energy in our thing here. I think this glass is pretty good, but I think there's just not enough action in the top here to fill the space and really make you want to come to the tavern. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to add some bubbles, you know what I mean? We're going to add a lot of bubbles here. And now I want to do like a little bit of a shadow just so you can see the bubble difference a little bit better. All right, cool. Now we got some bubbles. We got a little bit of detail. I might go a little bit darker even. Something like that. I want to make this a little bit more following the path of the thing. So we'll go down more like that. Make it a lot bigger. And then we have another one in the back. Behind. We could probably turn it to give a little bit more energy. Then we'll do another one on the left side. So that we know when you go to the tavern, you can find friends. I'm gonna add a bit of shadow here, just following the shape of the thing. All right, yeah, boy. Okay. 20%. Make it all a group. Yeah, like this. Okay. It's looking pretty good. There's one thing I want to do next. I think in South Africa, cricket is pretty popular. So I want to make it more of like a sports tavern thing you got going on. So one of the things I might do is go like this. And then we'll have another one. And this way, it will look like a what? A cricket ball. And I might also just replace this one. If I had a lot of time, I might do like a rugby ball as well. Or a soccer ball. All right, Brandon, all of your layout and typography was really cool. I like the idea. So those are a few small things I would do just to add some energy and socialness. But very good work, man. Keep it coming. Keep it doing you. All right, we're gonna give you some backhand claps. It's not like backhanded compliments. It's just 100% good job. Okay, let's look at some of the awesome designs for today. This one comes to us from Nicola Campbell. This is a logo for a Village Bakery. It's really cool. You know, make it even cooler. So if we get a big background of that color. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. So modern. Yeah, we just need the image in the back just to be a little bit higher quality and not so fuzzy. Really, really cool. I feel like you don't need to say Village Bakers, possibly. You could just say Olive and Oak. And then people get the gist that it's a bakery from the bakery stuff in the background and the color scheme and stuff. Very good job, Nicola. Congratulations on being awesome. Okay, let's see who else. This was the second winner of today. This is from Vincent Royer. This is a logo for a website for amateur or semi-pro manga designers in France. Yeah, very specific. But I absolutely love this icon. It's called Owl Dream Comics, and I feel like I see the owl's face, but then I also see another bird flying around, and it's just, I feel like it's super well done. The font is not bad at all. It's easy to read, really cool. I would either go in one of two directions. One direction, make it super duper sans serif and has like nothing interesting to it at all, so then it doesn't try to clash with the artistry of the icon. Or I would try to take it to something a little bit more artsy to work with the icon itself. But it doesn't matter. I really like the execution and the idea of this logo. Very cool indeed, Vincent. Okay, thank you so much to all my design champions who sent in logos for me to try to fix or sticks. I appreciate all the love. So let me know in the polls if I helped or scalped y'all. Also, there's a big design tournament going on my channel. Design Chicken Season 2. We just got through the round of 64. So if you missed any of those, go back on my channel. There's like 7 videos. They made some pretty awesome, oh my gosh. My knee has like a huge scab on it right now. It's messed up, man. So if you want to check out any of those and you haven't voted on the winners for the greatest design tournament ever, then go back and vote on those. Okay, guys, I hope to see you more often. You're looking very beautiful today, and I hope you continue with all your design projects. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate you being here. Stay awesome, possum, and I'll see you later. Alligator. Zimri, out.